wasn't like all this shit like you see. It was just one color in the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everything gets introduced, and all of that was military hardware. So it gradually got introduced into the society, and then things changed. But see, the thing is, that's what they're doing. And when you see that, that means that it's already been tested. It's already been done. They did the years worth of research. So now they come out in the news in Detroit. So what they start doing now is they start implementing it into different cities on the news line. So now they know that money and that fund for it is going to go down. So now something else has to come out. I hate to say it. Something else has to come out where there's funds, the money has to
into
resort
something else.
So something else. You remember, you have to, you know what they say? When you enter drugs into society, right? When drugs go into the society on the street, right? And you give a person weed or crack or whatever, you had to give them free shit in order to get the motherfuckers hooked. So once you get them hooked and they get the free shit, you know they're going to come back. So you know it's going to spread. So with this, you enter a little bit. Now it spreads. Now we got to come out with something else to put out there to counteract the monies going into that. So when the cancer, when this actually hits the market, right? Of course, the market's going to go down. Everything's going to drop. Pharmaceuticals. It's going to be crazy. They're going to come out with something else. It's going to be something else. HIV is gonna be a thing of the past. HIV is gonna be like gonorrhea was, syphilis. You know, you go in there and get a needle, boom, HIV gone. I'm telling you, that's the next shit. But then there's something else coming out, so we don't know what it is. Remember, there's a higher strain. Look at this. Oh, I got cut off. You know, when I talk the real shit, niggas start cutting my shit off.
They don't like you.
Trying to reconnect. All right, it is what it is.
I tell you, it's the government. I'm telling you, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
I really agree with that.
You know what I mean? They thought about the money.
Yeah. So,
and that's what everything that's going on. Do you even, when you notice when you go to the movies and you see all this weird stuff in the movies, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the movies.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like some of the things that they introduce us to is just like when you watch it in a movie, you realize they're far more advanced than even what they're showing you. So
they don't tell you shit.
It freaks me out.
They don't tell you shit. Go online, look at YouTube on all the fucking flying cars right now. I bet you seen that shit. They got flying cars right now that's ready to come out in production in 2020. They have them, and not only do they have that, they have a mode of transportation for me and you. Like we get on and hover, right? Like I'll get on that and I can hover all the way to motherfucking McDonald's and hover back.
The fuck?
I'm telling you, this shit. I was on like, YouTube. YouTube. You go on there and just Google. Just look for anything. Look for flying cars. Look for they're working on robots right now.
Yeah, we're
not even talking about the sexual robots.
No, not the sexual robots.
They're working on robots to add into the military. So when they go into a combat situation, the robot know how to open the door. The robot know how to shoot a gun.
Oh my God,
yeah,
really? It's like teaching
the Terminator, nigga. You seen it on TV. They showed it to you. You gotta understand our society. They always show you what's coming. But you don't get it.
But that's what I'm saying. They show us what's coming.
Terminator's coming.
When we watch that, they're far more advanced than what they're even showing us. Right. So they're showing us the little bit and making us think about that. But they're like 10 steps ahead, you know, than what they're even showing us. So that's the crazy part about it.
Probably maybe like 100 years later, but after we die, not even that, maybe like 3,000, year 3,000. They're throwing up right now. Okay, that's going to happen. About flying car, that's not going to happen.
They're already implementing that. They want to implement that.
It'll happen like in another 10, 15 years from now. We don't know.
Well, they're coming out with the electric car. The electric cars are already being processed. So people are actually starting to buy the electric cars. So they're trying to get off fossil fuels, which means that the Middle East is going to take a hit. Because America doesn't want to be independent on shit. Because now they know if they be independent and the motherfucking, you know, like the Saudi prince and all of them, they just, you know, they killed the motherfucker. Everybody looking at Trump like you ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So now Trump getting tied up because they twisting his neck about the campaign funds and his collusion with the Russian government. It's a lot of shit going on, bro. And you know, my thing is that you gotta look at how everything is happening. You know what I'm saying? The military just dropped a new goddamn ship, the biggest goddamn U.S. carrier in the fleet. They just dropped that shit in the water. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things popping off, man. And then we just had an earthquake on the 7 Richter scale in fucking Alaska, my nigga. Earthquake in Alaska? Do you understand what that means?
Crazy.
You can't have earthquakes in Alaska. Alaska is where the motherfucking ice pack is. The ice pack shifts. It shifts the whole motherfucking Atlantic Ocean, the sea level. So when that shit drop off, the scientists is checking it out, because if a big chunk drop off into the water, that shit shifts. You know, it just goes out into the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So you can't handle earthquakes. I was like, Lord, what you doing? That's you know, the damn California half burnt down anyway. Niggas just they shit burnt down, and it's getting worse. They already said like this summer is gonna be the worst summer on record.
Oh my God!
They got the farmers. They start telling the farm people, prepare for another an extensive hot season, and you know,
they're gonna make their money. Though.
Grow as much crops as you can, because
why they can,
yeah,
because
they're not gonna make their money. Though.
And we're gonna have from what I hear, and I'm gonna let y'all know this now, we're gonna have the coldest season on record this year. They already put that out there.
It's cold now.
We're gonna no. The coldest season means when you walk from here to the fucking store, right there on the corner, you can get frostbite for any exposed skin.
That's crazy.
Like your face, if your face is not covered up, you get frostbite in your face. If your hands not covered up, you get frostbite in your hands. Any extremity that's not covered up, you get frostbite, because it's gonna be so cold. So I mean, it's a sad situation, but it is what it is, man. Climate change. They said they went to Trump and them. They said, "What you talking about climate change? We got a couple more years for that." The Earth just said, "Here, nigga, here's an earthquake in Atlanta." Boom. Now them niggas is like, "What?"
You mean Australia?
I mean Alaska, huh?
Alaska.
Yeah.
There we go. You
So,
said Atlanta.
Please, no earthquakes in Atlanta. Please. Don't get nervous.
He said Atlanta. Alaska.
Sean, what up? What up? What's up, baby? Huh?
You think something about Donald Trump messed up? What happened?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Who?
You talking about Donald Trump? He messed up.
Who? Trump?
Yeah.
Trump's
investigated all of this crap.
Trump is here it is. Now the Mueller and his team just investigated Trump's lawyer. His lawyer told them everything.
Yeah,
He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball on the campaign. He dropped the ball on Trump's $50 million. No, he dropped the ball on Trump's $90 million Trump hotel in Russia, with the $50 million suite for the Russian president.
Ooh.
All that shit they know about. And Trump's lawyer dropped the ball, and he's asking for clemency. He wanted to get the fuck out of that shit fast. And everybody that's rolling with the president is running from the president right now.
Of course.
Why not?
They're running.
Of course.
Because he about to go down, son. He about to go down. If he don't go down during the presidency, they're gonna probably, if they don't take him now, they're gonna take him after the presidency. Guaranteed.
Need to. Because
he's out of office. So you gotta understand, you can't destroy the character and zeal of the institution. Remember that. If they take down a judge, they gotta take down a judge. They take the judge down on the side. You know, it's a judge retired, or when you hear somebody in government office say such and such resign, they resign from office. Then they come after the motherfuckers. Because it's the integrity of the office that you have to protect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why they can't go after him while he in the seat. So they're gonna wait till he get out the seat, and they're gonna chew his ass up.
They need to.
So Trump people know. Some of Trump people know. Some of Trump that people done left already. Motherfuckers resigned, got the fuck up out of there. Fuck that. I resigned too now, but I was Trump photographer. I'm out. Fuck that nigga.
I want my pay though.
Your pay.
How you know how many people?
That's what's up, baby.
Nigga, your pay. You better go get some pay from somewhere else. Shoot. She said, "I want my pay though."
I never see anybody work with the president quit because of the issue.
Cause look what he's doing. Look what he's doing.
You know what I mean?
He's causing too much trouble. That's why everybody.
Well, what it is. Wait. He's causing trouble, but the trouble is that he's dividing the country. He's taking the country back to a state of unreadiness. And what's happening is a lot of people see it coming because the racial things now. You just had a military general in the Air Force had 4 black people in one class of airmen, and they had somebody on the thing in the bathroom wrote, "Go home, nigger."
Oh no.
And he went on national TV and said to all his staff and his team, he brought all of them up in front of the whole Air Force Academy and said, "I don't tolerate that shit here." So if you have a mindset, and he was talking to his team, if you have a mindset of go home nigger, he said, you got to understand where we came from and where we are now as a country. He said, the Air Force, we don't tolerate that shit. He said, so you can go home. He said, whoever wrote that, you could go home. I don't stand for that shit. He was pissed. He was pissed, yo. And he made a mockery of that shit. And see, now what you have going on in the white community is, back in the day, all white people who were not racist was scared to say something because the Klan would come after them.
Nowadays.
Now you have white
It's
people
like-
that'll get in front of the line with us and take the motherfucking bullet.
Yeah.
They'll get in the front. Fuck you. I love black people. Fuck you. And you be like, yeah, what she said. You ain't taking a bullet. You like, fuck that. Yeah, what she said. Exactly. But here's the thing. I commend all white people who are not racist. I commend white people who even know where our history comes from. What about our history? Because there's so much that we now when I say we, there's so much that we as a collective have done in this country. Immigrants have made America what it is today. Mm-hmm. Without immigrants, you wouldn't have New York City. Without immigrants, you wouldn't have Virginia.
Right.
You wouldn't have all the different municipalities and states.
Right.
You wouldn't have the different food vendors. You wouldn't have the different garments, the different vendors that sell to their nationality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where would the Jamaicans be? Where would the Africans be? You wouldn't have nothing. If this country, if you took all the immigrants out right now, we all left. We just said, fuck it, we out. And we all left. This country would go bankrupt. Because there's too much investment that we have. And if white people could run America just like it was, just like it is, and all the immigrants left and went back to their presiding countries, the country would go broke. Or we talking about every nationality taking all their money out of every fucking bank. The U.S. banks would plummet. Boom! Walmart, Wall Street would crash overnight. Guarantee you. But they don't tell you that. Because they don't want you to know how strong you are. Immigrants are strong. We are strong people collectively. Collectively. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the white folks can do it by themselves. But they need us and we need them. That's what the United States was supposed to be about. It wasn't supposed to be about. Now, even though the history goes back to, the Americans going into Indian country, enslaving them or giving them false deals over the table. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about them, doing slavery and then taking slavery to a whole new thing where everything became a commodity. Cotton, the buildings were being built. Slaves were doing work for cheap pay. Indians got land, but they took half their land and just, we'll give you more land. And then later on down the line, they put them on plantations. They put them in little communities and cornered them there. And then what they did? They put the liquor stores there. So now you fucked up. Then your people getting fucked up. They getting high. They smoking cigarettes. They're Americans. Yes. But you involuntarily in place laws in the communities. So now the laws, motherfuckers get fucked up. It was a time we could walk down the block, around the corner, I had me like a can of beer. Drink that shit. Yo, I'm coming. We coming. You can't do that shit now. You fucked up.
They changing everything.
That's public. Was it public ludens? Like you can't drink in public. You can't do this in public. You used to be able to go to the bathroom, do that shit. You fucked up.
You get
You get a ticket.
Ticket or something like that.
Yeah. So now you can't drive. We used to be able to drive with cell phones in the car. That something comes to tragedy, it becomes more money. So now You drive with a cell phone in the car. That's damn 5 points on your license.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you do can fuck you up. When I was a kid, I could go to the candy store, steal me a candy bar, go back home, eat that shit. Come in there every day. The guy see me, he chase me out the store. I ain't give a fuck.
Oh God.
Now you be a kid and steal a candy bar. Your ass might get the death penalty. You gotta understand. We were the only.
The death penalty.
Yo, you gotta understand. We're the only race of people that had the youngest kid get the death penalty. He was a black kid. He was 13. Look, see my shit? Cut off. See, when I'm talking the truth, niggas don't want me. They don't want me.
They don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that shit, Sean.
What it is, the kid was 13, and he got the electric chair. He was the youngest kid in the country, and he was black.
That's
What does that say?
happen.
What does that say?
That's always gonna happen. Always.
Crazy.
Sister, hey, what's up, sister? How you doing?
He don't even know how to say the name.
Sister Heather, what up? Yeah, I was looking at the name. I'm like totally dumbfounded right now. So, what's up with y'all? What's up in your
I got a lot going on. Actually, today is the release party for one of the calendars that I'm in. It's in South Carolina. It's
South Carolina, the party?
Yeah. One of the release, because you know we have in Cushions that we're everywhere. So one of our
they always say that shit.
we are. So our release party, my family's supposed to be going. That's in South Carolina to represent for me while I'm here, and anybody that is in South Carolina. But it's tonight. It's at 8:00.
Do you bring a calendar?
I don't have. It's released today. It drops today, but you gotta order it. I told you how to get it. I don't have any in my hand to give you. You gotta order it. I send you the stuff.
We're not paying Cushions. Cushions gotta pay us to pay the goddamn.
I'm in two different calendars, so it's different.
Okay, well your
one
calendar,
is a Cushions, but I'm in different. I'm in different publications with Cushions, and I'm in a separate publication, another calendar with another lady. It's
okay, so we gotta know that.
I gave you all the information,
she
but
told you a couple of weeks ago.
I tagged you. I put it in the group chat. I got two. I'm in two 2019 calendars.
Okay,
the release party is today, so it's being released today, and you can get this one on Amazon.
Here's what you do.
What?
Tell the people who run the business, the CEOs of the businesses, tell them to send you a calendar for the show so we can represent their company here, and we can put, talk about the calendar, how good it looks, this, that, because I don't want to give them any free shit if I'm not getting free shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna buy a calendar if they're not gonna promote. It's gotta be like business. You cross promote.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about for myself and us being a team,
them.
and
so
we
I want to
represent
give them the opportunity to be represented, but I'm not gonna do it if I don't got a calendar here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it has to represent you. But even though you're the model, but they gotta understand you're a radio show host.
I understand
so
that.
They gotta.
So
send
when I go
here.
next weekend, I'm going to the release in Detroit. I'll be receiving my calendar and stuff like that from that.
Okay.
I'm not in South Carolina right now. I'm here. I'm not at the release party. So in order for you to receive it, you go on Amazon. You understand what I'm saying? It's different things. I can't be in a million places at one time. So, Cushions have
I'm back in chat
a few,
now.
Yes, because you always it's always
you see her
something with
face?
him.
You see her
Regardless
face?
of the situation, whether you don't want to promote somebody else, I'm on your team, and I'm on that team. It's a matter of we representing each other, we looking out for each other. You got an event, if I can make it, I could try to go. That's what it is. But you taking it to a whole nother level.
Hell yeah.
Like, come
you
on.
get busy, Zuri. Fuck
you
that.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
Fuck
just
that,
like
Zuri. I don't want you everywhere. Fuck that.
One hand washes the other.
She getting busy, man. I'm looking like online, seeing all this extra shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
What's she supposed
Sean
to do?
be pushing my buttons. He be pushing my buttons over here. But anyway, today is the release party in South Carolina.
Look at her.
For real, Sean be pushing my buttons. Follow me on Facebook, Zuri Lee. I have all the information on my Facebook. I'm on Instagram _Zuri, ZURI_Lee. I have the information on there as well. Like I said, I'm going to be in two 2019 calendars. I would hope Sean would support, but the way he talking, it is what it is.
I'm going to support, but goddamn it.
My family already purchased, pre-ordered and friends. I already got like 15 people so far and it just dropped to be pre-ordered. So I'm doing my thing, whether you support or not, Sean. I'm
a support. Come on, Zuri.
I don't like that negative energy. I ain't got time for the negative energy. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying though. Like
let the people. I get where you coming from, but it's a matter of
they
that.
need to call into the show and stuff too.
Yes,
you know?
I get what you.
You 100% behind them. You know what I'm saying? Call down. Let's talk to them. You know, these people, they doing things. They doing good things. You know, I like the cushion calendar. It looks very, very detailed. Very, very unique. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he puts his models up on the pictures. It looks really, really nice. So it's very calibrated. It looks calibrated. But so you doing big things, man. I like to see you out there. Cece, what you doing?
Minding my business.
I'm done. I'm just done.
You said you was about to start back with your cooking stuff up, right?
Yeah, I'm doing an event.
How you got that mind?
I'm doing an event.
You're doing an event?
It's called Dinner and Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
What kind of damn entertainment, Cece?
Ain't
we no male strippers, right?
No male
and the women gonna sit down and have dinner. I gotta watch it because you know what they're talking about. It's gonna be dinner and entertainment.
No, it's gonna be like artists.
It's gonna be like artists.
Yeah, it's gonna be artists.
So you doing another show?
When it
it's not gonna be a showcase. It's gonna be like dinner and I'm having entertainment come. I already have a couple people coming out. It's gonna be like in a brownstone in Harlem.
Okay, when is that gonna be?
January 26th.
Okay, you gotta. Where's the flyers? Where's all that stuff?
Flyers soon.
You know,
so
we can represent for C.
I just had to fix it up and get the address, and it's gonna be good.
Okay.
It's gonna be a nice brownstone loft in Harlem, and we're gonna have my boy Zaheem, Ice-T artist, coming. He's gonna perform. It's gonna be R&B night that day.
Okay. All right, that's dope. That's dope.
Y'all coming?
Is there a fee for people to come?
It's
like
$15.
Okay.
You can eat and drink.
Or you can eat and drink. That's not even bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
$15.
Give us the
January 26th. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna put out the flyers soon.
Definitely. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I'm feeling
what about you, DJ?
Yeah, what you
Mr.
got
MIA. He been busy. That's what's up. Booked and busy.
He's gaining weight. What the fuck?
I know.
He's
living.
Yo, who the fuck feeding you, nigga? Where your girl at? Who? I want to meet her.
Actually, I lost a lot of weight, bro.
Yeah?
It don't look like it.
Nah.
I lost about 10 pounds.
Nah.
Well, he probably buffing up. That's
yeah,
it.
you
buffing
look.
up.
I'm buffing even my 30, my arm.
Your face looks buffy too.
Yeah, you in the gym? You in the gym or something?
But when January comes, I go back to my 180 pounds. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
He said 180.
Yeah,
I mean, that's that winter weight, you know.
Nah, I'm good.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm just
trying. He said, Sean, once you gonna go back to 180.
Shit, I don't know.
He growing the beard and getting thick. Yo, he getting ready for the winter.
Yeah.
He getting ready for the winter. You know, you gotta keep him warm in the winter.
Well, I'm trying to do is to stay healthy because because my family history. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
My father got kidney problem. My grandmother got diabetes. Stuff. I can't have that. So I'm still young, so I can catch it anytime.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm stop eating out of
that
too much
food.
meat. You know what I mean? Eating less meat, more vegetables, more water. You know, so I can stay healthy for a long time. You know what I mean? So I can't. I have to stay positive.
Definitely.
I was down for like a couple of weeks. I was like, I was thinking too much. I was depressed anyway. I said, you know what? Hey, stop it. Like I know myself. Hey, you know who the fuck you are?
Hell yeah.
You know
sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and say that shit, because you have those days where you might be feeling like, and you have to remind yourself, like you say, you know who the fuck you are. You know what you've been doing. You know.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things I'll be going through because I'm deaf. When I'm black, deaf man, I can try to get through different platforms than a lot of people overlook.
Yeah.
So how can I do this? How can I do it? Eventually I need help.
Definitely.
I mean, it's coming.
But at the same time, you're still doing your thing. I feel like a lot of times that we can be our own worst critics at times. Yeah. You understand what I mean? We are harder on ourselves. You know what I mean? From the outside, everybody, like people see the things that you're doing, but to you it might not be enough, or it might not be, you know, but you just gotta just keep it moving. You gotta stay, like you said, positive and
hang out with the positive people.
Definitely.
That's the only thing you gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? Because you be thinking negative people ain't want to go. But negative people could be the close friend, it could be the family, it could be, you know, you never know.
No, it definitely. They come in.
You know what happened? Gonna done for 6ix9ine. You remember what happened?
Yeah.
His manager, you know what happened, right?
Yeah.
So throw his
it's
money.
the company that you keep and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to, like you said, remind yourself in whatever ways that you need to do that, who you are, and so you have to, above all of that, you have to, not even just that, but you have to remind yourself, you have to just stay positive. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to take a break from those type of people, or always being around that, just to refocus.
I mean,
stuff
because
like
there are some times that I was like, you know what, why am I here on the under earth? You know what I'm saying? It was like, I could have done stupid things about at the time not to. Because I look at my grandfather, he lived here in 91 years.
91,
you know
that's what's up.
I mean, we were to to him, but, you know, he had to read the right here. He's the one who taught me, you know, the way of night.
Some of the
you know
older, some of the grandparents mostly teach you how to be a better person in life.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing.
Especially when you look at the things that they went through. Imagine we lived back then when they lived. I don't know if I would be.
No, I mean, we would not survive.
We
would not survive.
The 70s, 80s are better than now. You get what I'm saying? Because the Carter Day of 2019 crazy. While you have a different night in 70s, in the 80s. I mean, come up with me about what, Dawn, because you was born. You know what's
He was born in the 60s, right?
I mean,
no,
I mean,
he was.
You know what's going on in 1970s.
He was born in the 60s.
Cece. Fuck you, Cece.
My
I'm sorry for my language, people, but fuck Cece right now. I already owe mad money to the girl over there, so fuck it. It is what it is.
You been cursing all night.
Hell yeah.
Wait, let him say. Go ahead.
I'm approaching the thing in 1960s, 70s.
What's what we talking about? I was born 66, so what are you talking about?
No, I'm saying my point is people have the hard time to doing what the outlook now.
From now,
that times have changed.
Time is changing from the back then now.
Okay, for instance, let's take it. Like I was talking to the young DJs, right?
I really feel like you passing me some. I feel like you really sick.
You need some salt? No,
I need a ginger ale or something.
Yeah, go get ginger ale. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm booked. Finish. I don't want to miss nothing.
I was trying to see you walk, nigga. Goddamn.
Get out of here.
Can you give a nigga some goddamn play and shit? What the fuck going on out this bitch? You know, like, go get it. Like, damn, she didn't get the fuck out.
Where the money? Show me the money.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Pull out the money.
Get her one, too. What you want?
A little extra money, too. You know I need something in my pocket.
She hunting you for money, yeah?
What?
Yeah, she hunting you for money, man.
Show me the money. He gonna pull out $1. You just told me.
That's the money.
Yo, he's cheap.
Hell yeah. Nigga tight.
That's a cheap.
You gotta be tight with the bill.
Cheap side
I can't give you everything at one time. You fucking rob me. You like,
oh my God.
Let me give him a little bit more.
$1.
Let me give him. He'll be like, rob him a little bit.
Anyway, so back to what we were talking about.
What? So back in the day, you have to understand a lot of things have changed. The food have changed. The jobs have changed. The way business is being done has changed. So back in the day, like you become a DJ, you have the Serato, set up, you got the laptop, everything's cool. But back in the day, if you didn't know how to sit there and scratch the record and move the record back and forth, you was a nobody.
Yes.
If you ain't have 2 turntables the same, I knew niggas that started off with different turntables. I went to party, one turntable this big, the other one that small, and making it work. Woo. So you gotta understand now, you could have like a system that's like this big right here, like this small, and you go to a party and rock that shit out. I'm looking at niggas like, damn, that's the system? Like, yeah, just plug it into the shit. My thing is that you just gotta roll with the times, but don't forget where you come from. But see, this too shall come to pass. That's what the
the
scripture.
technology.
Yeah.
That's the scripture.
The computer and everything like that.
Yeah, scripture says everything that you progress. We're in a progressive state. We're always progressing. So that laptop, the turntables you got, the Serato, all that's gonna come to pass. It's gonna be some more simple shit. What it does is it takes away from the craft of DJing. So once you take the records, like you can't go to the record store no more. They have a few record stores left in the country. But the thing is, you can't go and buy like an album or go to this record store, buy this and that. You can't find turntables now. Some of the turntables, like the Technique, the SLB ones, those are obsolete. You can't find those no more. So the people that have them are holding on to them because they become antiques.
Unless you go to a pawn shop, though.
Yeah, but you're not.
Like,
It's not gonna be
be
quality.
like the
It's
same.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's all.
like these turntables, the Technique turntables here, the ones that Cruz had, like people sell their stuff like Cruz is selling their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like people sell their stuff, and then what it is that if you're smart, you will buy it up
Yeah.
and use it. So that's why I'm sitting on 10 crates of records because I'm gonna buy me some turntables and I'm gonna use them because now what you do is you bring classic back into the community of DJing, so you become a commodity. Because then when people say, "Well, I'll book DJ Hear No Evil, but I want to see a nigga play records," that is obsolete. So, not saying nothing for nothing, but the white folk will be like, "I want a DJ who scratches records," and they gonna pay tons of money to get that motherfucker to do that shit. They'll be like, "Oh, I'll pay him $500. That give him $500. He can DJ. He has digital." I come there with the crates. Look at this shit. Now this is fucking real shit, and people get off on that. They get off. See, so what you have to do as a young DJ is realize that you have to invest in what you have and keep it. Don't grow with the times. Grow with the times, but if you have your new system, make sure you still have your old system. Because like the CDJs, all that shit is becoming a thing of the past. Nobody's buying CDs. So where does that take the CD market?
Down.
Definitely.
It took the
Taking it
CD market.
down.
People go to Best Buy. Them niggas ain't going there buy CDs. You get that shit offline.
You
Yeah.
download. They download.
So
I
what-
used to actually love going to the
Yes,
store,
yes.
especially on 42nd Street when they had the big one. And
Yeah.
put them on, you chilling out, listening to the CD, see if you want to buy it and stuff.
Exactly.
I was hurt when they
closed that.
closed that.
down.
That used to.
Yeah. So
They closed
so
a lot
That
of
was
good
my
down.
spot when I went to 42nd Street.
yeah, you got to realize that because of that, because of progress, everything is being people are losing jobs because of progress, bro.
Yeah, they closing a lot of
It's
stores
it's
down.
it's serious. And see, as a DJ, you got to realize where you're like now DJing. You wouldn't be able to find 3-4 DJs at one party. You niggas you have 4 DJs at a party. Niggas like, oh, this nigga got money. Promoter got money. Who the fuck throwing a party? You want flex for an hour. You got motherfucking DJ SNS for an hour. You got, and then like all these niggas gonna DJ that hour and they got somewhere else to go. That's what's happening right now. So a DJ be like, yeah, I'll come here party, spend for an hour. I got another party at such and such. I got another party at such and such. So he's skipping all over the night and he's getting $100 everywhere he goes. So if he got 5 gigs, it's $500. You know what I'm saying? If he's charging that less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he charged 300, that's 300, 5 more gigs for an hour. So you gotta look at the concept. Okay, that's fast money. It's quick money. But what it does is it deframes the DJ market because now DJ Hear No Evil can't get booked for 8 hours. He can only get booked for 1 hour. Then another DJ can book for 1 hour. So what that does to me during a party, I gotta pay hourly. So if I do a party for 5 hours, I'm only paying $500, but I have 5 DJs?
Yeah.
So I ain't paying about $500. Do you know how much it costs for a DJ to bring his equipment? He didn't factor in the equipment because he's making quick money. So that's what these DJs do. They pack their shit, they get their system, boom, they go to the spot and plug in, make fast money. But in the long run, you're killing the market because now DJs can't get booked no more for 8 hours. So now you kill the money. So when the DJs were making like $800 or $700 or $500 for a party, now they're gonna make $100.
Like you talk about a club though.
Huh?
We talking about the club though.
Yeah, the clubs.
Clubs.
The clubs.
For the private, if we do a private, you make more money.
Yeah,
Huh?
definitely.
You do
When
what?
you do the
Private
private
events.
events.
Yeah, but see, you gotta
Because nobody
understand.
gonna have.
Right,
It's
you gotta
very
understand.
rare that you're gonna have a private event and you have 5 DJs. No.
Right, but if you do the
You're looking
private
for the
parties, get this. But if you do the private parties, what's happening is, remember, the concept.
What is your concept?
$100 for 1 hour for a DJ, right? So you do the private party, you gotta book him for what? 5 hours, 6, 7 hours. He's gonna charge you a 7-hour fee. You know what they think? Oh, I give him $300. He's gonna look at him like,
What's
okay.
Is $300 for 7
Yeah, yeah.
hours?
you gotta understand.
I think people do try to
Yeah.
the company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, you gotta understand.
No, because I thought the $500. Let's say for instance, I thought the $500 per part for like 3 hours. Because I gotta bring my turntable, I gotta bring my laptop.
Yeah, you still gotta look at the
I'm losing my time.
yeah.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
gotta transport his equipment.
So
You gotta look at all that. But people don't look at that. People deal with absolute in our country. That's what they deal with. Quick. They want it now. If
for the best price.
right.
Yo,
And see,
they say-
And
He-
you're not even thinking of quality until you
Right.
done paid only the $100 and you got the deal, and then worst DJ you could have gotten. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. So he has to basically compete. It's even fucking the photography business up.
Yeah.
Because now what used to cost a model $700 to do a photo shoot. Now you got photographers shooting for $80.
Oh, $80 an hour?
$80 for a shoot.
Hmm.
It used to be $700 for a shoot in New York. The actual photographer, that was the shit. That you know everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? The average photographer will make like $700 per gig. Now what you have is what they call a pop. What they call point and shoot photographers.
Oh, I'm 30. Yeah.
That's what they call them in the photography business.
Oh.
And they'll go after models like you, Zuri, and say,
beginners.
yo, they'll say,
Beginners.
they say, Zuri, I'll shoot you for $80. So Zuri's gonna be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, Sean charging me fucking $250, fuck that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
You're
see,
not gonna get good quality though. If you just, it depends on who. You
Exactly.
shoot.
See, that's the
You're not gonna
difference.
get good quality.
that is the difference. Like when I my man Stephen, shout out to Stephen Photography. When Stephen shoots, he makes like $1,500. You know what I'm saying? But then again, people want to try to like bring the price down. And my thing is that you got to understand you're looking for quality, and that's where DJing has gone to. You know, like a DJ like him, that's quality, because you got to understand he comes from a family of DJs. You have pop-up DJs that don't have nobody in their family teaching them shit. Now they can go to the DJ Academy downtown in Manhattan and
they
learn.
have one.
Where guys like me, we learned in the fucking house. Nobody taught
That's
us
the
shit.
best thing
We had to
do,
learn
though.
like, okay, that's off beat. No, put that back on. Oh, turn that down. Turn that up. And then when they came out with mixers, they were wooden. The first gym sound mixer was up and down. It was a wooden mixer. When the mixer went out, we opened that shit up, and we had a short and fixed the short, changed the wire, put that shit back on, take the solder that shit, and put the fucking shit back together.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I
But see, you can't do that.
I agree with you what you're saying, though. I
Yeah.
agree with you what you're saying.
You used to be able to work on your own shit, and that's what people did. You know what I'm saying? But now with photography, you got all these point and shoot cameras, all this shit. Niggas will come in a party and shoot that shit up for fucking $80. Fuck it, I make a quick 80. That's the young kids. But when you got old jacks like me coming, we want like $250, $300. We want money because we got to bring equipment. So we bring equipment. You know, do a
Now
photo
they
shoot.
coming with
Let me
their
tell you
cell
something.
phones. Like,
Yo, yeah, yo. But listen.
what? I'm gonna pay
Even
that.
even with photo
Take it
shoots,
on my phone.
even with
Sure, it still look good. That's
I
not
got
a
an
thing.
app.
Yeah.
I got an app to fix it.
Let me tell you something. Even with weddings, when I did my last wedding, like my first one, and my last one, I was like, I don't want to do weddings. My thing is, I had to bring my camera. You know what I'm saying? And here I am walking around with a $1,400 camera, and all I got in the wedding is this. Bride and groom, you got 30 fucking hands like this.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I do?
You
You know what I did? I got a chair, sat the fuck down right on the floor. And then the bride and groom was looking around. They looked at see me sitting down. They came right over and said, Sean, what's going on? I said, I'm not competing against that shit. Now, if y'all want pictures, y'all got me on contract for $1,500. I don't give a fuck about the cell phones. If the cell phones get my way, I'm gonna sit the fuck down. So this is your wedding. So if you want to get cell phone pictures, go ahead and get the cell phone pictures. I'll sit down, and then you owe me $1,500 at the end of the night. So they was like, no. We want to make sure you know. So they got on the mic and said, look, everybody with your cell phones, please. The photographers taking pictures. Y'all have to sit down. Because now you motherfuckers at the wedding, I'm not competing with that shit. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna go over here and sit down. Yo, I said, bartender, give me a drink, please. I went over there and started drinking. So my thing is, you got to look at what the way things are. Everything is quality. I don't mind jumping my price down to $150 for Zuri to do a photo shoot. But who you gonna bring behind that? Now I have to look at residual income. If you're gonna shoot with me, that means you done referred me for another $150 to come in next month, or another $150. See, DJs, they don't mind doing $100 because they got other gigs playing behind that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So he's not gonna lose money. Where he loses money is if he's got a gig that's gonna pay him $700 for that one night, and he's got a $100 gig he's booked for that night. He's got to make a choice.
$700.
I'll take that.
So it's the same.
Here's the thing, because my thing, DJ cool and everything, but do nothing coming up. Because my game is about to be thin, because I'm not going to be thin cycle. Because when you look at DD, he's rich, so you have nothing to worry about.
Right.
Look at Beyonce, you got nothing to worry about.
Right.
Look at Steve Harvey, you got nothing to worry about.
Right.
Because they start from the start. So I want to be that thing too.
Yeah, you're gonna build.
Because once I get there, okay, cool. Now I have nothing to worry about, but I want to open door the opportunity. Hey, you gotta do this. Like we said, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Quality. See, I know, like if I do a picture with Zuri, I already know my quality of work. You can look on my website. It's www.molooksphotography.com. I got enough pictures on that bitch. I got enough pictures on Facebook for 8 years. You can look at any little bit of work I've done in whatever event. And like models like Zuri, they look for quality. They don't want to see the picture like if they come there and the makeup's off or whatever. I'm not worried about that. I can change that. You know what I'm saying? If it's a body function, it's too much stomach, I can change that. I'm not worried about that. I got software that could do that. You know what I'm saying? I can shrink her stomach and make her have no motherfucking waist. Whatever I want to do. If the boobs look a little off, I can add some boobish to the fucking joint. I mean, whatever.
Add some boobs over here, Sean.
Add a little ass over here.
I
mean, you could do things.
Take
you know what I'm saying?
some from the back
but you're
put
not gonna do it. You're not gonna do all that for
put-
$150. Because now you getting into editing. The editing is what costs the money.
You better stand out.
Huh?
You better stand up
Yeah.
from everybody.
Now, if
you
Zuri-
got to go up there.
Right. So like, just say if like I got a girl out of Boston that's I'm be working with real soon, right? And I said, now say if Zuri's doing her thing like she's doing, and me and Zuri can sit down and do a contract, and say, Zuri, you know what? I'll shoot with you at a certain fee, and I'll lock that fee in, you know.
Okay.
But you gotta bring me business. So what you do is you tax that person. And so when Zuri does a shoot, she's gonna promote the fuck out of me. I can work with that because that 150 will turn into another 150, another 150, another 100. It's residual is what you want. You're not looking at the one-time fee. You're looking at residual.
So you gotta make
Yeah.
you gotta make a promise because we do it.
That's why you gotta do a contract.
Yeah.
Because the contract will hold her accountable. So then she'll be like, every 30 days or every 3 months, I gotta get a photo. I gotta get a shoot. Somebody
To keep
you gotta
it
refer
flowing,
somebody.
so-
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Well, my thing is, it doesn't. It could be a contract, but it could be a personal contract. It could be a personal, thing between me and her, and that'll work. But see, most models they out there doing TFP, and TFP for photographers is bullshit.
What do you mean?
TFP is like free.
Okay.
You know,
And
time for
they pictures are
it's something for
horrible.
profit.
No, yeah,
something
and
for-
that's the thing
So
now
wait,
too. With me, even just getting into it, and then you see, like you said, you got to pay the money because it's just like I wouldn't want to get my pictures and it look horrible, and then you gonna have to edit it a certain way or
Yeah.
do your thing on it because it's just like that's your name too. So it's just like I'm posting my picture and I'm saying Sean Montgomery, and the thing look horrible. It's not going. It's gonna mess up your name. So it's just like you have to sort of get what you're looking for so you can do what it is that you have to do as well.
Yeah. So I just bought the .com for my website too for Mo Looks Photography. So like when people like see like when you go there, I design websites. I don't tell people this shit. I design my own fucking website, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit. I went to school.
These are all the pictures you took?
No, that's not all of them.
Who's that?
These are just regular like.
Oh, he don't have no signal. Much signal.
No, it has signal.
Okay.
You went into the actual photo. If you go out, and you have the menu and everything there. Let that rock. You don't have to touch a damn thing.
Okay.
It's gonna just scroll through. And usually music play, but it's acting up.
Okay.
Yeah, you just let that scroll
But
through.
that's what's
so
up.
the thing is that I do websites, I do logos, I do my own logos, I do a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I get bored. You know, like I'm the type of guy like when I went to
on 4 o'clock in the morning.
when I went to college and I got a cross bachelor's for bachelor's business management and management information systems. So I'm a computer literate dude as well as a business dude. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is when I do stuff like if Zuri need a website, I tell Zuri, okay, let's work with Wix. Wix is as simple as shit. I'll go in there, I'll do some pictures with her, invest. Because first of all, if you want me to do your photography, fine, I'll do that. If you want me to do your website, fine, I'll do that. All that costs. You know what I'm saying? But she's got to work out something with me, I'll do it. It's nothing to go in there, add a home, add this, add that, put Zuri's fucking bio up there, put her pictures there, boom, 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 boom. Connect the shit, get a domain, bam, you're done. You have a website. But there's motherfuckers that charge for that. I charge $100 for a website. I do $100. Give me $100, I'll do your website. Motherfuckers like, yo, but this dude tried to charge me this, that, and he ain't even finished with it. That's because it gets tiresome. People don't want to, like, if you go to them and say, like, I need a logo. Okay, when you need a logo by? Such and such. All right, fuck it, I'll do a logo. What's your concept? I need a concept. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You give me the concept, I'll come up with some different editing. But see, now I got to do, like, maybe 3 logos. You know what I'm saying? So it's time, effort, blah, blah, blah. And it's all to generate a sale. It's business, bro. I mean, and that's what I do. I've been doing this for 8 years. So, like, when people come to me and they're like, yo, I'll be like, yo, you gotta understand. I'm the shit, nigga. I just didn't tell you that. I'm the shit.
Yeah.
I really, really invest time in looking at somebody. When you take a photo, I look at everything. I blow. If it's a headshot Zuri want, I will blow that fucker up. I tell her, make sure your hair is away from your face. Because your hair on your face is gonna fuck with the software. It's not you're not gonna be able to edit it. So I tell all models, keep your hair away from your face. Make sure your hair is back. Make sure your hair is away from the face. We want clear, hot photos. Make sure the makeup is blended. Make sure your foundation is blended. If anything is fucked up, if an eyebrow or a fucking eyelash is off, I'm going to see that shit. And I'm going to call you and tell you got to do another shoot. I've had girls that did that. They kind of makeup was fucked up.
Eyebrows falling
let me
off?
tell you something. I had a girl.
That's
makeup.
crazy.
I had a girl. She had makeup on, but her makeup was fucked up. I changed her makeup.
Oh wow.
And I charged her for it.
What do you mean on the pictures?
Yeah, her makeup
But I'm
was
saying
fucked
what
up.
I don't like about some of them, like I don't like when it's edited to the point that you look fake. Like I want to look like myself. There's
Exactly.
some editing
that's
that
why-
you look like.
Then you
I
gotta
like
come with your
light
makeup looking
editing.
good.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to look. I prefer to look natural. But there's some that you see editing and then you look fake, and I don't want to look
That's because
like a whole nother
look,
person.
See.
Look at C over there in the sand and stuff.
Why you have
She was scared.
Okay, CC look like herself though. See, that's what I like.
She
I
was
hate.
Scared. She was scared when she did. She said, "Come on, Sean." I said, "See, act like I'm your man."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
CC looked at me.
Here
She
you
said,
go.
"Really?" I said, "Yeah, get on the
You be
log,
going
nigga."
into-
She got the fuck on the log. I said, "That's what I'm talking about." See, and
She
got hey,
issues.
it is what it is.
You look good there though,
but,
CC.
you know, you see,
And you look like yourself. That's exactly what I like. I can look at you and see that it's you. You understand what I mean? And
Yeah.
your whole face don't look
exactly. It's not
edited.
Yeah.
But sometimes
that was
people,
all raw
sometimes,
pictures.
right? It was raw. But sometimes people like that quality.
No, but I don't mind that. Like just little stuff
You see what
that
I'm
might,
saying?
you know,
You like-
edit
you
or
like-
fix it
Right.
in
You
the
don't-
body.
You don't see it blurring. So you like the quality. So it's the quality, and a lot of people don't understand. Like this right here, I edited that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is her, but you see when you blow
What
it
you
up.
see?
Yeah, you see. I didn't change too much of her. That's her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it depends on what you're doing. Like, you know, this shot is the same way. You know, I know y'all can't see the work, but y'all can see it. Just go to moluxphotography.com.
But you don't need
That's
to.
dope.
You don't
That's
need to.
dope.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, what I'm saying is that, you know, you look for quality in the photographer. You look for, how is he catching the photo? This photo was when she was walking by. You know, most photographers, they stay at the end of the runway. Who's the guy on the side shooting? That's the motherfucker I want to deal with. Because his photo is going to be different from 30 motherfuckers at the end of the runway. I want his shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I told models. When you go to a fashion show, look for the photographer who's all over the fucking place. Don't look for the photographer who's sitting down in front of the runway. Their shit is going to be a common photo.
Yeah, just catching
You know what I'm saying?
at the
And
end.
this is
And
guys.
your back.
The photos I have here are people looking down the runway.
Okay.
And when you're not
Look
gonna
at
catch,
DJ. He ain't no evil.
yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, that's my dude right there. Oh, that's, you know that.
That's your boo.
No, don't say
Oh
that.
no.
Don't say that. This nigga here
That's
talking
another
about booze and shit.
topic. But anyway,
Anyway,
I hear what you're saying because my point is that we need to be stand out from everybody.
yes,
That's how you
and
try to
and
step it up. Though.
don't mind helping people. Like we have an intern coming in December.
oh,
She's
okay.
coming
You mean
probably
this
next Saturday or something like that.
Okay.
Saturday.
Little young girl. She's in college and everything, and she's very bright, and she's going to school for what's her name? Now I gotta do my nose. She's
Oh
going to
my
school.
Lord.
That's just-
Radio personality. She goes to school for
She's going to school for what's her name?
radio personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is
Sure,
that
I got issue.
Yeah.
we already got to step up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because I'm a
She's
DJ.
going to
He's a
school for
DJ.
that.
Cool. We are the we
But
DJ.
wait.
But we have to.
She's coming in here. She
try to
called
go to
me.
different avenues.
Uh-huh.
You feel me?
She called me. Check it out. I don't want me to cut you up, bro. She called me. I said, I would like to work with you. I said, I see your photos. Her mother is Charmaine. Shout out to Charmaine, the model, who's
Okay.
the model for it and graduated. So she called me. She said what school she's going to. I had to send the paperwork to the school, sign it, approve it. And she's going to start in December. She's going to be here for like just 2 months.
Okay.
And she's going back to school in January. So my thing was, I said, you know, you have to look at what you do in life. And you have to say to yourself, in the process of what you're doing, who are you helping?
Mm-hmm.
You're DJing right now. Who do you have helping you with your equipment? You got any little kids? Like, dudes 15, 16,
What do you mean
Trying to make
helping?
money.
Define helping. What do you mean by that?
helping you with your equipment. Like, you need help packing your equipment, or you need help setting your equipment up.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about different kind of helping. You know.
No, helping you with the equipment.
Nah, because I thought you mean helping with what you did.
Getting to where you need to
No,
go.
Like,
no,
yeah.
I'm talking about who have you helped. Like,
Okay.
you know, we gotta understand what the blessing is. The blessing is who have you helped to come along the way behind
Why
you.
you going through?
Where's your
getting
path?
to where you're trying to
you
go
leading the
to.
road. There's a road in the sand. You already made the road. You made the path. Who's following your footsteps? Who do you have? If you have nobody following your footsteps, you're not doing nothing. You're becoming the same person sitting there in the big house, picket fence. Oh, I got my American dream. Somebody else got to get theirs.
Yeah.
But who have you helped? If you got yours, then you're not gonna get any blessing. So you gotta understand, if Zuri comes along and Zuri's doing her modeling, I don't mind. Like, you know, we talk. I say, yo, Zuri, I'll work with you, right? So it's up to Zuri. Is Zuri ready? We'll go shoot and do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind helping somebody, because if they helping me, then I'll get a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that like that, because you can be DJing all day. You know what I'm saying? I got a young kid in my building. He takes pictures. I'm dying for him to come in and take pictures of the show. His mom says he's in school now. My thing is to help somebody in the process of what you're doing. Don't wait and get 10 years down the line and you ain't helped the fucking soul, but you doing good now. You got dumb money coming in. You know, you top line this, top line that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know the sad part about the good part, I love the point of that, because you know what? A lot of times we tend to, or our society is like, we feel like it's just me. I can't help the next person, because you feel like it's a competitive thing. And although it is, but at the same time it's not. I feel like it's enough room for everybody. Everybody to eat. 50 DJs, but like you said, you you have your own path. We all have our own paths. There's a million models, but that doesn't mean like you can help the next person. When it's your time to be where it is you want to be, you gonna be there. But in the process, you taking the steps you need to do to get there. So that's what you just need to continue to do. You need to continue moving, taking the steps that you're taking, and just stay positive. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. Understand what I mean? A lot of times, like I said, we're our worst critic. We're so hard on ourselves, and you know what I mean. But just keep doing what you're doing. You doing your thing.
I mean, Bill, I was talking to this. Maybe that's 5 minutes ago. I was talking to. I talk to some models sometimes. I talk to people and I asked them. I said, "Who are you around that's trying to make money?"
Some of them is not around. A lot of models that's in the
not
field.
even models,
No.
just in general.
Everybody's
That's
trying to
what
make money.
But who are you around trying to make money?
Everybody's trying to make
like
money.
on a business note, like Zuri, like if you hang out with somebody, is she making is she in the same business intellect? You know what I'm saying? Like
we all trying to make money.
Right,
Trying to make $1 out of 15
right,
cents.
but sometimes there's people in your life that you're around that like I tell her, so if you're hanging around people and they broke.
Why should you hang out with them
if you're hanging around people?
No, but
I'm
the
not
collective,
saying
in that
at the
mindset
collective
that's not
mindset.
even trying to progress.
Right.
It's a difference. We're not what we want to be, maybe financially, but we want more.
Right.
If you're hanging out with people who are comfortable and satisfied where they
That's
are
where they're gonna
and
be.
are not trying to progress,
Exactly.
That's not the company you're trying to keep if you're trying to move forward.
Right.
So I understand what you mean as far as that type of
Because
situation.
you have to
like-minded people who's trying to progress, who's trying to move forward.
Yes.
So
it's not right. It's a cycle, and what it is that I watched a documentary. A white dude did a documentary on how many people will be successful in the world and how many people won't. And he said usually 95% of the people in the world are followers.
True.
They'll wait until you.
They'll wait until you do it.
They'll wait until you do
Right.
it, and then when they see you making the move,
then they come behind
now
you.
they want to know.
Now they want to do it.
How did you get there?
Yeah,
But it's just like we were sitting there discussing that we wanted to do this, but the only difference is that I took the steps to try to, do it.
So you got
that's a lot of times I see that happen all the time.
So you gotta understand. I mean, I may be 52, but I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like I know if a young cat come to me and he's a promoter, I know damn well this motherfucker's gonna do what he gotta do to get shit popping. So I'm gonna help him do what he gotta do because it's a benefit for me too. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you're along the way, if you're a model and you starting to make it, look back and see who you pulling with you. If you're not pulling nobody with you, the blessings are gonna be very slow.
The blessings are gonna be there, but you don't want to get in the mindset of doing things because you feel as if I'm gonna do this so that you're obligated to do anything. You gotta do things from
you gotta do from the heart. It has to be from the heart.
No. Yeah, but that's what I mean.
That's the only thing.
Let me do this so Cece could come and bring me some food if I help her. You understand what I mean? You can't think that way. You can't go in with that mindset. You just gotta do.
I'm gonna get her.
You just.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's the truth. You got to do it genuinely. So, but we all doing a damn thing, and 2019
Christmas.
is really.
Christmas is coming. What do you want for Christmas?
I don't want anything.
What do you want for Christmas season?
I'm not too picky. I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? You know. So holidays are just family for me. I enjoy being around my family and friends and stuff like that. But a lot of things, stuff that I want, I gotta buy myself. I'm simple. Whatever I'm given, I'll take and I'll be happy with. But I'm not one to be like, oh my God.
That's a fact.
That's
a little kid.
Now in 2019, about the big thing. I'm not Turkey, but I could think.
Are you gonna be here for the December 22nd show?
22nd?
Yeah, that's our Christmas show.
I'm actually gonna give it back to community.
On the 22nd, so you gonna be DJing somewhere?
No.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
I'm giving back to community. I'm helping it.
On the 22nd.
Wait.
December 22nd.
December 22nd.
Are you gonna be here?
I'm good.
Yeah, don't
If I
even
can
know.
make it.
Just-
I'm
just-
cooking.
just-
I'm
You gotta
gonna
let
be-
me know.
Because I'm going to be in no honor because I'm going to help the kids. I'm giving back to the community.
But that's what I'm saying. I've done a lot of those like that. You're doing like toy drives and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
that.
doing. That's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
let me know the information because I enjoy
Okay.
doing
Yeah,
those
so you
things.
better
I
come out. I
buy
can get you out there.
toys
Yeah, 'cause
and
we-
stuff
we're
like
gonna-
that.
We're gonna
Cool
help you out in a
drives.
second, though.
We usually do a Christmas show.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do a Christmas show. Everybody come Christmassy, and we just play music and we celebrate because it's a lot of hard work that goes into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always do that, and then we play Christmas music throughout the show. Things like that. I'm not a paganist. Don't get it twisted,
Really?
but I just like to celebrate.
Holiday spirit.
Every day is a celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So definitely.
Yeah, 'cause we
Our
talk too much.
show is over.
that's
yeah,
our
no,
time.
here come mommy
but
with this
Say something
It
that
was-
she come
with the
in.
motherfucking hard Russian look like. Get off of my show. No, honestly, so definitely we check y'all out next Saturday, 5 to 7, right here on Inthemixx Radio.
I'm not gonna be here on the topic. I'm gonna be watching DT.
Doing what?
Watching DT.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be? I'm gonna be in Detroit.
You will get
I'm
that.
be in Detroit.
Everybody gonna be
For
somewhere.
my release party.
Ain't
It's
this
gonna
some
be out in
fucking
Detroit.
bullshit?
Sean can't go
The next
nowhere.
few weeks. So
Some
next-
bullshit, man.
I'm actually gonna meet up with the Dub Noise who work with Obama. The two women come out there, make it
Okay.
up with it. So that's why I'm trying to make the move. That's why you will see me here.
Okay.
at Smith.
Okay.
So I'm trying to make a different move.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
Well,
All
we'll
right,
see
salute,
you.
salute to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We check y'all
Take
out
care. Enjoy
next
your
Saturday, 5 to
weekend.
7. You already know Inthemixx Radio. Knuckle.